name is
what?
My name is
Who?
My name is Comrades.
Hi.
My name is
what?
My name is
who?
My name is Comrades.
Comrades. Oh, what
Yeah,
up?
we had to do the Eminem song for that one. That was a great idea by Dave.
Hell yeah. How we doing?
Good, man. How about yourself?
Not bad. Coming off the back of a decent weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Johnny and I got on the schooners.
Yeah.
Guinness.
Guinness for breakfast.
Guinness for breakfast to celebrate a almighty card in Perth. And it was decent.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
All the Aussies won.
Except for
even the one that didn't win, but should have won.
He's filing a lawsuit as you
he's appealing it. So we got Jake Matthews. Obviously, if you guys have seen the UFC this past event, Jake Matthews was choking out Neil Magny, and he tapped. Oh no, he went limp. Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, his arm did kind of do a thing.
And then the ref stops it, 2 seconds to go. All of a sudden, fight's on again. You guys saw it. Obviously, It was a fucking joke. And we'll see what happens.
And biggest upset of the night, too. So,
yeah, it's pretty shitty for Jake. It was a pretty pinnacle moment, like an important moment.
Yeah. Unfortunately, back to the drawing board. But
I would be fuming.
what else? We got...
any other standout performances in...
card? Oh, Tom Nolan to me is an exciting Aussie prospect.
What a prospect.
It's like 25 years old, I think. And I remember, man, I was telling you for that fight, bet when we were both betting for that for that fight.
We both had our schmeckles on it.
We had schmeckles on it.
All right,
and we were saying
exposed.
And we were saying bet like, oh, he's a knockout artist. All his wins are by knockout. But I was like, oh, great. But
the technical difficulties.
All right, I'll keep talking. But yeah, like this is when you have a young guy, man, you can't just expect them to be the same because they're always evolving, always growing. And he just has those lanky frames to get that head choke, and that's what he did.
Yeah, it was sick. You called it. I had Tom Nolan to finish in rounds 2 or 3, so...
And he got the second?
It was the first round.
Oh, fuck. Actually, I thought he'd go to this. I thought it was in the second.
Yeah, the reason why I don't bet is because I always like to pick round method. Temperature of the octagon.
What color Bruce is wearing?
Yes, war color tie. But honestly, after that we had Magny, and not to take away from Magny, he looked fucking good.
He did, man.
He looked good, man.
It's that Denver air, bro. It's like they don't age.
It's he is honestly one of the best gatekeepers in my opinion. Like if you beat Neil Magny, you earned your right to progress in the UFC ranks, right? He is a fucking legend.
Yeah, he's lost to like fucking just the scariest guys like Spider-Man, Morales, and Gary and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, he's fought tough opponents, right?
But he's still not done yet. That's what's impressive. So
yeah, he looked great. He looked sharp,
yeah.
Quick, snappy punches. He looked good.
Yeah.
And obviously Carlos, I didn't think he was going to do it.
Me neither.
I didn't think he was going to do it, guys. I'll admit it. I'm not one of these other friggin' idiotic channels and pages and whatnot that, act like they knew everything or, don't like to call out their own losses. I thought Dominic was going to outman Carlos because of what I had seen previously.
Yes, the resume.
And the resume, like everything, like all like the resurgence, all of it. But it's fucking sick. We now have an exciting Anzac in the light heavyweight division.
Especially that point, exciting. Another reason I was picking against him was just because against Blachowicz, man, he did not look against a 42-year-old guy coming off 2 double surgeries.
Yeah.Maybe
40, I think. Wonder Man's 42. I think Blachowicz is 40.
Disrespect.
But yeah, he didn't look impressive there, and I was like, he generally likes to just, like pick from the outside, but this was like a killer instinct, which was really cool to see because at this point in this sport, you can't just be getting wins. You have to be good performances.
100%. And the funniest thing is there was obviously all the replays and stuff like on MMA Uncensored and like ESPN, all that, and there was one that showed Dominic looking out. And guess who liked it?
John Jones.
What
a troll.
He's just loving.
What a troll.
He was losing sleep over the resurgence of Dom.
Yeah.
And he was just celebrating his demise, which, it is what it is.
You don't want that name to be mentioned. But, well, speaking of, he's actually entering the coaching foray. Did you hear?
No.
He wants to coach Gable Stevenson. who's the wrestler that Craig Jones is gonna fight. So so he's wants to get his nose in some different places.
Yeah, get his friggin' beak wet.
As long as don't be giving him none of your supplements. Okay, I mean Gable looks like he's already on.
Gable is a giant human.
Yeah, absolute beast.
Absolute beast of a man. Well, on that, I think it's time to talk.
Get stuck into this fat 320 card.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about.
We can start going back into the early prelims on this one because we've got the revenge. There's going to be a segment, the revenge of the Bellator.
The Revenge of the Bellator.
The Bellator, yeah. Each of them, how many? There's like, 7 Star Wars movies. You know, it starts with a loss, very bad, and they come back, the return.
The return of the Tard.
Like, what's his name? Pitbull, he's kind of done that, right? He came off a good win, and then he was about to fight, but then he... But yeah, I think the second fight is going to look a lot different, and I'm hoping to see an actually, ready Patchy mix here. He's fighting a guy with no logo.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty Polish to me as well.
Yeah, he's Polish. He's Polish AF. And he's I don't know. See, the thing is, Patchy, fuck that guy, man. What he did, where he was like, with his eyes, like he had lemon juice in his eyes. He's always been flat-footed, but just no desire to fight. Now he's going to be on the early prelims. There's going to be fuck all people in the stadium, hopefully, and maybe he won't get scared.
Yeah, 100%. He'll be. That's exactly why they did it. It's like, hey, all right, there's gonna be less people.
Maybe that's what he said. Maybe he goes, I was too nervous.
They put me on the prelims. I don't know why he sounds like that.
They put me on the fucking prelims, mate.
You reckon he sounds like that? I reckon he's got a really nasally one.
Yeah. Guy. Nobody has a list. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know really anything about old mate Jacob.
But I'm excited to just see Patchy perform.
Just to see what he can do.
Yeah, let's see this grappling finesse that we've been hearing about.
This guy is basically a submission merchant. He's got 10 submission 10 submission wins, 6 decision wins. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyone else in the early prelims that are tickling your pickle?
I mean, Yana Santos is always, she's Tiago the Hammers. Tiago the Hammer Santos. That's him. And I just think if you are going to Pound Town with that guy,
you got to be tough.
You got to be tough.
There's got to be some endurance.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I'm a betting man,
frame.
I'm betting 3 rounds for sure.
Nice. All right, Schmeckles are going on that. That's interesting. Well, we got Veronica Hardy, Dan Hardy's missus.
Oh wait, that's in the early prelims.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah. Okay, that's way more interesting.
And then Austin Vanderford, Paige Van Zant's friggin' husband.
Yeah, against Brahimaj.
Yeah, against fucking Brahimaj. So
and this is a bit of a inverse for Vanderford because he is actually watching his wife get pounded.
Is he?
I don't know if he's cucking, but I know she's on OnlyFans.
Yeah,
and I'm sure he gets his thing out. Maybe it's him in there. I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
But
we may have to.
That's just like a new era of men who like their partners are OnlyFans models.
Yeah, that's some low testosterone behavior. But anyway, moving along with that friggin' haram, we go into the prelims. Your mate, Edmund Shabazian.
The golden.
Let's go.
He's not the golden boy anymore.
He's the golden man?
No, he's the golden dad. Because he's had a kid and he's like, hey man, ever since he's Armenian, but he's from LA, so he sounds a bit like an essay.
True.
He's like, hey man, ever since had a dad, I got this dad strength. It's like, true.
You're 27, bro. That's true. I think as soon as you friggin' squirt out a baby, you just...
Something happens, man. And you could have like the biggest beer gut.
That's the way the strength comes from.
That's probably, I think so.
Have that strong core.
Yeah.
It's protecting the fabric of your family, that belly. But then the belly's always backed up with jacked shoulders.
Yeah, but it's also protecting you from ever seeing your dick.
Well, which is good because then you won't maybe think with
it,
you need to have a little bit of a disconnect.
Dude, I'm seeing God's plan for men now. That's why they become like that,
The only God's plan I'm aware of is a Drake song, and I don't listen to Drake. But no, dad strength is a real thing. Sound off in the comments if you have dad strength. We got Chris Gutierrez versus Farid Basharat.
Well, that's a mouthful.
I tell you what.
Sounds like a bad word.
I don't like resorting to violence, but I'll definitely Basharat.
To me, Basharat sounded like the next evolution of the Rattata from Pokemon.
Yeah,
Like,
hell.
Basharat.
Basharat.
Yeah. That'd be there. Whereas Gutierrez is the John Smith of Mexicans. You know?
It's like, get a more like a John Doe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris Gutierrez.
Yeah. Like,
Any more Mexican, his name would be Chris Gutierrez.
somebody that I used to roll.
Yeah, well, what are your thoughts on Chris Gutierrez? I mean, he hasn't, seems like he hasn't fought in a while, but he fought in April against freaking John Castranda.
Ooh.
Which he won by decision. I think I remember that fight, and wasn't too great. You know, I think his last few fights have been by decision. Actually, they all have been. When he lost to Song Yudong in 2023, it was also by decision. So it's a bit of a decision merchant. He's 34, out of his biological fighting prime, and this opponent of his, I don't know too much of him, but
He's undefeated. Yeah.
13-0.
Yeah, he's from Afghanistan, but he fights at Extreme Couture. So, you know, he's got a good camp behind him.
He's got a massive reach advantage, 10 centimeters. And they are the same height.
And he's
Chris Gutierrez is basically a fucking T-Rex.
Yeah. I think it's going to be I think he's very similar to Marab. He's got 6 subs, 1 KO. Fights out of that same gym. So I think he gets a lot of decisions and a couple of subs. So yeah, I'm interested to see what Basharat can do here.
Not bloody bad. All right, that is it for the prelims, because isn't it at the Etsy bar?
Yeah, I think his fight might be in question, so we can skip that.
What happened?
I don't know what happened, but
was it him that's pulling out?
No, it's his opponent.
Aussie
It's
Diaz?
Aussie. I mean, yeah, he probably had one look at Ateba and said, "Nah."
Yeah, you are.
The dude
jacked.
is like, yeah, he's a middleweight Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, he looks like a predator.
And to make things even crazier, he's only 23. And like he doesn't go out, he doesn't drink. He just likes to watch anime and just like just a really like eccentric guy. Like
he's probably autistic.
Like to play Warhammer or something, you know.
Yeah.
And that's a dangerous fighter too,
It's a
because
fucking massively dangerous fighter.
he's not putting all that.
He doesn't need to be out anyway. He's internalizing everything, which means when he goes to the octagon, he's
just
ready
explode.
I am ready to kill you.
And it's terrifying. So I don't blame old mate.
Yeah.
But now moving on to friggin' the main.
We got a fat card, so we have no problem getting straight to that.
Big card.
Yeah, heifer.
Joey.
Body bags, Pfeiffer. They only got 3 punches in his arsenal.
Yeah, legit.
Because it's just
couldn't friggin' finish. What's his bloody face?
I mean, no one can finish Gaston. But also throw more than 3 different punches,
mate.
You know. But Pfeiffer, man, he's got an absolutely heart-wrenching story. I think you were telling me about him, right?
Yeah.
His dad would beat the absolute
brakes out of him.
Like, and I know he's a big gamer, so you know he's just raging during the games. But like,
I imagine he being in a Call of Duty lobby talking shit, and it's Joe Pfeiffer.
Like, yeah, come meet me at so and so.
Yeah, meet me at Subway.
But no, like all jokes aside, like you got to respect someone who turns their life around.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
coming from hardship.
Hardship, and instead of just like carrying that trauma onto to anyone else, you can concentrate it into a way to make money, entertain people.
And like turn a negative into a positive.
Exactly.
You know? Like you can eat shit in life, but why not inflict harm on other people in a controlled environment and get paid for it?
Consensually.
Yeah.
Consensual.
All consensual.
Yeah.
Consensual violence. That's the sport we love. And he's going up against friggin' Abaspian.
I can see why they only refer to him as Abus, because Abus Sapien sounds like it's a bit racist, you know?
Sapien. He's a fucking Super Saiyan.
I think he might be a Super Saiyan.
Wow.
And he's got Edov, but he's not that much of a wrestler.
I'm pretty sure, didn't Goku get Super Saiyan at age 37? This guy's 35, so he's gone before Goku.
Oh.
Which is impressive.
It's impressive. So you gotta give it up to him there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who are you leaning towards for this one?
I think Joe just on the sheer momentum. I think he's gonna bash him. I hope, and I'm putting my word on Joe because I'm hoping he learnt from the last fight. He can now put punches in bunches, not just wind up that overhand.
The hard, yeah.
Because you got to set stuff up. Maybe throw a leg kick in there. Hey, dude, here's something crazy.
He's got massive legs.
Maybe mix it up in your mixed martial arts fight. You're not a boxer, dude. You could be a boxer. You'd be fucking terrifying. You know, you can just spam that overhand. But in mixed martial arts, like, fucking put punches in bunches. You have to earn people's respect in other ways than just being scared of your power, you know? And I think he will because he's still young. He's still very fresh in his UFC career. And he's taking a very intelligent route for how his skill kind of weighs up in the organization. He can't fast track like your Pereiras. He can't fast track like your Josh Vance because he's not there yet. Skill-wise. He needs the skill to match his. He's obviously hardworking. He's obviously committed. He's obviously got the touch of death, but being able to set it up. The reason why people like Pereira are so dangerous is because they can knock you the fuck out, but they can also force you in positions where you're exposed to the KO no matter what. Like there's no way around it. You're going to eat shit on that massive, punch and in a sequence, end with it. With Python, when it was against Gaslam, Gaslam just started kind of moving away from these big punches,
Yeah.
He knew that, okay, that is the thing I have to avoid. When you start mixing in calf kicks, body shots, fucking takedown attempts, I'm not asking him to fucking take him down and be Marab. But, when you start mixing shit up.
Yeah, he is an amazing wrestler, actually. Like, he has and he trains with the Philly boys, so...
it's just use it.
Yeah.
Use these...
But that's why this sport is so interesting, is to see... how people, because it's just like it's metaphorical for life, like how you some people have a lot of hype when they're young, some people like will work hard quietly, and it's like and you want to just see how people develop, and I think that's like for everyone to just try to be open to developing and grow and evolve,
Yeah, for sure. If you're not growing, you're dying.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are you going Joey or are you going Abo Sapien?
Honestly, man, I think I'm just gonna. I don't know about this one. I'm just gonna be an observer for this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So John picks Abus, that's for sure. Josh Emmett versus friggin' Yusuf. I've done a little bit of a dive on this. I find it hard to doubt my boy Josh, man. I know he's 40, and that's what you're gonna be bringing up. He's old.
No, actually, no. I got a whole nother thing
against a 29-year-old. So he's 11 years his senior. But hear me out. Yusuf, he's a submission guy, right? He's 3 of his last 4, he's won by submission.
Wait, I thought he's a decision merchant, isn't he?
No, his last fight was Calvin Kattar, decision.
That was a decision,
and that's a red flag because Calvin is not as good as people.
Oh, then he actually got some other subs. Yep, okay.
Three subs. And like Calvin isn't as good as people want him to be. He isn't as good as I want him to be. He's just not. Okay, he's not. Unfortunately, he's not. So for Yusuf to go to decision with Calvin, I'm not impressed by that at all, by either of them. And do we think that this guy can handle the power of Josh Emmett?
Well, the reason why I brought it up, I don't like Zalal. The way he fought against Kattar was just the most... just the one that that's just constantly running.
Yeah.
He's just gonna boop, boop, boop. Okay, I got more significant strikes than you. Just kind of actually no. He actually put it he was actually as he was trying to as he was gaining momentum, he kind of just sat on his win, and that's kind of that's not nice to see, especially when you're just dancing around the whole time. Yeah. And he's fighting an older, heavy-handed but slower Josh Emmett. So I just this is to me. I am just imagining the most cringy fight. It's just going to be everyone... actually, Josh Emmett, even though he looks like that, he's Gob Squad.
Yeah, he's part of the OG Gob Squad.
He's part of the Gob Squad.
If you're an OG Gob Squad listener,
you know what's up.
Let us know.
So he's... Yeah, and actually, more and more people have been saying that they like Josh Emmett and they want him to win, but it's just the most annoying opponent, a guy who's not going to really engage, just try to dance around you and move. And
well, you're not going to keep a contract when you're doing shit like that. So you'd think that maybe someone tapped him on the shoulder and was like, "Hey, man."
Yeah, maybe. I would hope so. As you said, he has heaps of sub wins, so it would be cool. But subbing Josh Emmett's a hard feat as well, man.
100%. Man. He's got that frigging goblin body. Like getting your friggin' schmacks around that, getting your friggin' paws around that bad boy. He is an absolute goblin of a man.
Yeah.
To quote my boy over here. And, you know, the last few fights that Josh Emmett has lost, who? Ilia Topuria. Oh my God. What a fucking horrible person to lose.
Who's the only guy I know who took Topuria 5 rounds.
Has got a chin.
Yeah.
You want to talk about chins? This motherfucker's chin has to be studied. Once Josh Emmett is no longer with us, God forbid, they need to take his chin and study that shit. Because look at what Ilia has done.
Yeah.
To everyone.
Slept all our boys.
Everyone's
favorite.
goat.
Yeah.
Your favorite fighters' favorite fighters.
Yeah. And multiple of them. Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira, Volkanovski.
Fuck me dead, bro. This guy copped it for 5 rounds.
And we're still going at it.
And at 30, in your late 30s, 39. Yeah. When did he fight Topuria? Was it 2023? 2023. So he was 38.
Yep, right on the end tail there.
He was unk status. And Topuria, this young freaking, I don't even, it's very... I don't know, it sounds like fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, yeah.
But, you know, taking these bombs from this man is fucking diabolical.
Yeah.
And to survive is nuts.
Yeah.
So, I like Josh Emmett. I love that Josh Emmett sent Bryce Mitchell to the shadow realm. We all thought that he was dead. Thankfully, he wasn't. But he definitely got some brain damage.
Yeah.
Now we got to listen to it on social media. The Earth is flat. So my pick, long-winded but to the point, Josh Emmett.
Mr. Emmett, I really want to see Emmett win. I just feel like we're all going to be just like, you know, clenching our fists, watching Zalal do the Macarena, or just dance around him. Yeah. To be honest, I didn't really see the sub wins, but in that last one, it just looked like he was so happy with his performance. Yeah. After that, it just made me sad. And that's the kind of the way to beat Josh Emmett anyway, right? Is to move around, like, you know, kind of what Lerone Murphy did, you know. So
and that's another thing. Like, you lose to Ilia Topuria and Lerone Murphy. It's not the worst.
Yeah,
but definitely the highest in the division.
Yeah, and it's not like you got knocked out by them.
I don't think the old mate is at the level of these guys personally. So okay. I'm hoping that Emmett pulls through. Yeah,
I would love to see that as well.
He rights the wrong.
Yep,
he rights that wrong.
And the goblins are on the top of the race pile again.
The goblins unite. The race pile. We're talking about games.
This is a gaming thing, yeah. This is it.
All right, then we got freaking...
I'm very excited.
I'm coming.
It's Khalil Faft's 4th round tree.
You know he's crying.
Who is?
Khalil.
What, crying?
He's a crier.
Oh, yeah?
He loves a cry.
Yeah, but you gotta, you know, it's okay to show a bit of emotion.
100%. And then you got Yuri, who's stone-faced.
Yeah, man.
Samurai. But
and is just in love with
he's not Japanese, though, so how can he be a samurai, really?
Well, in this day and age, that's cultural appropriation, and he would have been cancelled. But
that's true. He's luckily he was already established with a big following.
Yeah, exactly. If this was this was
any other coming onto the fresh on the scene with my hair up in these ones, bro, going, hey.
Yeah, but that's what's beautiful about fighting. It's like you don't have all those judgments and like.
Oh, you do. But you just got to be cool. Yeah, he's cool. He knocks people.
Oh, yeah, I know. I mean, there are, but there's no like, oh, you can't do that because there's no political correctness. Let's say
it's like a character he's playing, right? It's like Izzy.
Yeah, no, but I think he lives
that life.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think he lives he's not Japanese, but he wants to be pushing. Bro, he just goes blindfolded in the darkness for 3 days.
He's just some guy with no chin. Have you seen him without a
beard? Without a beard,
it's bad.
And yeah, I mean, literally, he also gets knocked out too, right?
Because he doesn't have a chin.
Yeah. So, and the thing is, he fights like that. Yeah. You know?
He loves to keep his shit open.
Yeah.
Hands down, like he's a freaking.
At one point, he was headbutting punches as well. So, but that's the thing.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. But also do that because that's so fun to watch.
It's like how'd you win? Oh, I broke his hand with my head. You know, it's diabolical.
Yeah.
But he's versing Khalil. This is a tough one. Where do you think this goes? Because it's hard. This is a hard one for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It is a hard one. I don't know if. I just think to me, Prohashka is more ferocious. If it was 5 rounds, I would be leaning to Khalil. Because it's 3, I'm leaning towards Yuri.
Yeah, I like Khalil. I just think the awkwardness of Yuri, the way he like punches off with them, up and weird angles and whatnot. It's
hard to train for that.
It's hard to train for that. It's hard to find someone that can emulate that.
Yeah. Whereas Muay Thai, which is Khalil's base, you just go to Bang Tao. You know, that's what he did. And he did train in Thailand, Yuri. So it's not like it's
nothing he has.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Yuri too. I just want to put it out there that I'm gonna be happy either way. Yep. This was like me with Reyes and Allberg. I thought my heart was obviously with the Anzac. My head, I was with Dominic.
Yeah.
I thought Dominic just had more keys to victory. But I'm happy that Allberg won. So this is one of those situations.
Similar one, yeah.
It's a similar situation.
Yeah, I do really like both of these guys. To me, just Yuri he's just so unique.
Yeah.
You know, and just to have someone like that, you know, like, it's kind of like Wonder Boy. We like him because he's also unique.
Yeah.
Nicest guy, crazy karate skills, you know. So it's like, it's just good to see. You don't want
a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, because you don't want to just see another Dagestani orc being put into the system. Or you don't want to see...
cross sniffer.
Or another Conor McGregor wannabe. Who's trying to talk and be cool and whatever, you know? It's just like, just do your own thing, whatever that is.
Yeah, 100%. Don't get all of Conor McGregor's tattoos.
Yeah.
However, he's good. He's lucky. All right, so we're going to lock in Yuri.
Yeah, I'm going Yuri for this one. Ding, ding. The schmeckles have been dropped.
The schmeck. Release the schmeckles. Now we got...
Hey, your boy.
Hey, Dana. Hey, bro. Cody, I got to strike with you, Cody. And then when I beat you by not striking, Cody, I am going to run. 2 days after I get back, I run and I do push-ups with DC in my garage.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, he is fighting the Sandman, though. And he's back releasing some really funny skits as well, and well, it's like skit, but it's also kind of reality. Well, yeah, it's kind of a bit of both. Yeah, but what he's doing is he's looking for training partners, and he actually made some really interesting points in that.
Put your hand up?
No, I don't have the wrestling cardio.
Come on, bro.
But
he got the staff.
Yeah, I got the staff. That's it. But he pointed out a lot of interesting things about Marab, which got me thinking, because he was like, you know, being like, oh yeah, like, you know, typical things. Oh, can you dance? Can you do a Georgian dance? And the guy's like, Georgia, what you mean? Like, you know, Atlanta, you know?
Just, Atlanta,
yeah,
Georgia,
Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then what else did he say? Like, but the most interesting one is like, okay, so I'm looking for a horny guy. You know? I'm looking for like a horny guy to train with, because that's where he gets his cardio from. And I'm like, holy shit. That's probably so true, bro.
Just wrestling dudes.
Yeah, because he's you know, he's got to put that energy somewhere, you know?
Yeah, well,
so
to each their own.
To each their own. And I do know Marab said he's looking for a wife. Did you see that interview with DC?
I didn't. Honestly, the only things I see of Marab, after I watch it, I find myself just going...
Yeah. Well, you got to find the thing, like with DC, you know, it's going to be a fun... I didn't watch it all.
Like wholesome.
But the start was funny because he's like, oh, so you're looking for a wife? He's like, yeah, I'm looking for a wife. Then he's like, okay. He's like, well, you tried the dating? He's like, oh, no, brother, all whores. So, yeah, so he's just fucking... Whoa. But I mean, it's also Vegas, and it's like, I don't know what the pool's like in Vegas, you know.
I can't imagine it's too great.
But also, isn't that crazy that the world champ, you know, who's got, like, I'm sure millions of followers in Georgia and America, is struggling to find a woman? Isn't that crazy?
That doesn't surprise me at all. Could you imagine the people trying to get around him? All friggin' succubuses.
Yeah, that's
Jezebels.
That's the thing.
Leeches on his neck going...
Yeah, and he doesn't get subbed, so...
And more than his neck, too. They're going each way.
He's Georgian fucking morning star.
Yeah, he's Georgian friggin' schmeckle, dude. Getting absolutely rinsed. Which I'm sure he'll take advantage of that. Good on him. Take advantage of that.
Yeah, but then...
However, like he's going to be so rich.
Yeah. And yeah, you're right.
I need you to sign prenup. Because you weren't here with me training. You sign prenup. Which surely they should sign the prenup.
And like, yeah, it's sad. It's always on the back of his mind, right? It's like, oh, does she actually like me, or is it just...
Or does she just want my schmecks?
The schmecks. She just wants the schmecks. So yeah, you got to feel for him, man. That's why I guess you got to be like Ilya and just get him. Like, he's got to go to kid and he's 27.
Yeah, but he also has a missus that's like richer than him.
What?
Yeah.
How?
She's got her own like makeup brand or something.
Really?
Yeah, she's rich as fuck.
Oh, she looks like a Kardashian. But how about the actual fight? How do you think the fight's gonna go?
It's gonna be interesting for me. So obviously Merab's come out and said he's not gonna strike. He's not gonna wrestle. He's gonna wrestle because, like we said off air, when you train, especially your whole life, and you get rocked, you go back to your instincts. You know, like you always go back to your instincts. Like when your shit is fucked up and you're a wrestler, you're shooting that takedown.
Well, that's what happened with I think his name was also Michael Morales, but he obviously the bantamweight. He head kicked him, had Merab absolutely rocked.
Yeah.
Nearly finished him, and then Merab, what did he do? Wrestled him, got back. So
did what he will always do, and like I respect him saying that. It's like Bilal, like you mentioned before. Bilal said that he wasn't going to strike. He didn't, but he also did try and shoot, and JDM just stuffed the takedowns.
Yeah, so JDM actually had good defensive.
Yeah, he had good defensive wrestling, but if Merab doesn't fucking want to take him down,
there's no other.
It's going to be very dangerous for him because Corey Sandhagen's a beast. It'll be interesting to see such a height difference because Sandhagen's a lanky bastard.
Big frame.
He's got a big frame. He's got long limbs, long legs. It'll be interesting to see like the way that, because he's a bit of a Swiss Army knife, right?
Yeah, and he can wrestle. That's the
He's a better wrestler than O'Malley.
Definitely. So he has a similar, maybe not as lanky as O'Malley, but he's you know, as you said, he has the range and stuff.
Yeah, he's a string bean.
Yeah, he has the boxing and the the knees and stuff, but he also has jiu-jitsu and wrestling. That's something that O'Malley did not have. So he won't be scared to hang with him there.
No.
You know? And yeah, man, I think it's, I mean, obviously it's hard to everyone is obviously on the Merab train right now because he's running a train on people.
Yeah.
But Sandhagen, man, I just think he's so well-rounded, you know?
Yeah.
And everyone's got every dog's got their day.
Every dog's got their day for sure. I just like the Merab that I saw in O'Malley too. I don't see anyone beating. That's the worst part.
I feel like that was O'Malley. I mean, O'Malley even came out and said it. He was like, yeah, I was so nervous for that fight.
Yeah. And he goes, he's so strong.
Yeah.
Like for such a short guy.
That's where you need wrestling. And I know Umar has wrestling, but broken hand during the fight, that's kind of hard as well. So this will really show, you know, like if he comes again with another excuse and loses, it's like, no, everyone's just coming with an excuse now. Like this can't just be, you know,
like he's just too good.
Yeah, he's just too good. And he should keep celibate as long as possible for his title reign.
Yeah, I swear to God, if he fucking meets some friggin' succubus on the Vegas Strip and gets his freaking DNA all rearranged and comes out just drained, his friggin' muscle tissue's all broken down because his schmeckle's been friggin' exterminated. I want Sandhagen to win.
Yeah.
I don't think Sandhagen's going to win, but I want him to win. I might chuck a cheeky multi on Sandhagen first round submission.
I feel like Sandhagen's always been the guy, you know, he's the bridesmaid, but not the bride. Yeah. You know, he's kind of been like that.
100%.
But in all that, he's actually, like, I'm a big believer, you know, you learn from your losses and he comes back. It builds you up. It builds you stronger.
He seems like he's in a better place mentally as
100%, yeah. Like he some of his stuff, like he has like comedy stuff, but he also has very deep introspective stuff. You know,
he's on those mushies.
He's on apparently so, So he's like, you know, talking about the mental game about like not being so attached to that and all that stuff. So man, I'm a big Sandhagen fan. So it's. I guess there's a little bit of heart there.
Well, the question is, would you put Schmeckles on?
Definitely, the odds are crazy.
But you're only doing that because of the odds.
But also, I feel like I've thought about it a little bit, and like, yeah, he can hang with him in the wrestling and stuff. So,
you've heard it here first. When you guys get your paychecks, all of it, Sandhagen, first round submission. Lock it in.
No, not submission, not submission.
All right, now
we got the big boy,
the main event of the evening.
Uncle Iev.
Our uncle.
Good old Unc.
Uncle Iev versus
the legend.
Dharma. This is going to be...
38 years old versus 33.
I don't know if this is a controversial take or not because I don't like to be too immersed in the MMA social media sphere because it's full of dog shit. But I think it's going to be much of the same.
You reckon?
Bro, Ankalaev fucked up Pereira. In the mental game throughout the fight, there wasn't really any moments where Ankalaev looked like he was going to get flatlined. I think it's make or break for Pereira. He's either going to KO him or he's going to get KO'd.
That's what I think. I don't think that's why I don't think it'll be the same. I think it's going to be that.
You think it'll be different?
Yeah, as you said, he's going to come in to finish him or get finished.
He has to.
You know, yeah, because like Ankalaev will come out stronger as well because he's felt him for 5 rounds. He'll be less scared of this, you know, guy who dominated the division in such a short amount of time. So I think they're both going to be coming out stronger, and I do think someone's going to drop.
All right, so you reckon it's going to be a finish?
I think it's going to be a finish.
Your Schmidt going to be on the fight, not going the distance.
Yeah, probably knockout finish or something.
Hell yeah. I might be sprinkling someone Pereira by submission. Well, let's try and break down the method of victory for Ankalaev. Obviously, last time it was a bit of he was very tactical.
Yeah,
his traps,
but like hardly any takedowns.
Not many.
Yeah,
I guess I said it's going to be exactly the same, but I do think that Ankalaev could mix in some of that. Obviously, because we haven't seen any real crazy wrestling sequences from Pereira. He's just sending people to the shadow realm. But it'll be interesting to see if he does that. But I just think on the feet, like he's got so many different weird tools, and it really showed in the last fight.
Yeah,
it made Pereira look scared.
Yep.
You know, he was very reserved and kind of biting his tongue a lot, and then it got away from him. Even
he came out and said that I was 40% that fight. You know.
Well, of course you'd say that.
Yeah, but it's like, were you 40 because of something, or you just, you looked 40%.
You think you're going to get the rematch if you say I gave it 100%?
Yeah.
And that was your performance?
Exactly,
you know,
yeah. So I think he will kind of want to prove himself. But Ankalaev then be the matador and be like, okay, you're coming in harder at me. I'm going to dive in for the legs and get a takedown. You know, so because I do know that, you know, he has a tactical, not, you know, it's not an egotistical team behind him, you know, they're tactical.
Yeah.
But I do also know that Ankalaev's not a wrestler. Like, he wants to strike.
Yeah, he's always been a good striker.
So I don't think he's gonna, you know, shy away from striking. He's like, that's what he likes to do. So
yeah, I hope it's fireworks. I hope that Pereira goes in there just ready to fucking die on his shield.
Yep.
And really bring out a good fight. You know, go in there like you're 38. Thank your lucky stars that you had beef with Israel.
Yeah, brought you to the...
Because without Izzy, his life would just be shit in comparison. Pale in comparison to what it is now. So you've won the belt at middleweight. You've won the belt at light heavyweight. This is a make or break for you. If you get dominated, if you get knocked out, sail off into the sunset. You've done enough.
Yeah.
You've done enough. You know? You can open up your own fucking gym if he hasn't already. Wouldn't be surprised if he has Sharma Enterprises.
His own tire shop, bro. That'd be poetic.
Legit. Full circle. So I hope that we get I'm fighting for like my life Pereira.
Yep.
Because that is a fucking dangerous Pereira.
Yes, yeah.
You know, that's the Pereira.
And that's what we've seen the most.
The
that
one
type
that
of Pereira.
has destroyed everyone.
He's come to the dance and he's put on a show.
Yeah. So I don't know. It'd be interesting. Let us know what you guys think. But I think that wraps it up for a hectic night of fights. So 3:20. Let us know your predictions if you made it this far.
Sharma.
We appreciate you at Combat Comrades. All social media. Thank you to Bella Vista Hotel for letting us use this space. And we will see you next week.
Sharma out. Combat Comrades.